Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and as you guys might have noticed whenever you logged in today, we actually ended up getting quite a few extra rubies. There's 15,000 rubies showing up in here, and some of you are probably wondering, why are we getting these rubies? Like, what is the deal? What is going on? Well, the deal is that, there's been some issues with the Team Relay Dungeon, Challenge Boss, Cumulative Record rewards, and what they're doing now is on the 4th, they're giving us 15,000, which we got today. They're going to give us another 15,000 on the 10th, and they're going to give us another 15,000 on the 17th. So essentially, we're getting 45,000 rubies, which is actually pretty cool, and we'll talk about why here in a second. And then from the 24th, or from after the 24th, of the following Wednesday, Sit Weekly is going to be 18,000 rubies. We're going to get 18,000 rubies weekly until the end of service, which is ridiculous, guys. It's a lot of rubies that Netmarble is giving away. So, I mean, it's nice that they're giving them away for this, screw up, I guess, but the fact that the game is going to end does kind of still put a damper on all of our spirits. But it's nice that they're giving these extra rubies because, well, I mean, this is the last banner. There's going to be a lot of players out there that aren't going to have enough rubies to be able to do this, to be able to go to the pity. And, for all the players out there that are playing the game, they can actually go ahead and rock and roll, jump in here. They can spend all these rubies, and they can try to get, a character to A9. I mean, you got till October 30th of this month, or not this month, but October 30th of the year, and you can have a little fun in the game before it ends, right? You can actually have the most powerful characters maxed out, Lady Chang, the most powerful characters maxed out, and have a little fun with them before the game ends. Now, this is actually really, really good, again, for the players that didn't have enough rubies. Maybe they spent the rubies in the past banners, and I know it's kind of redundant because the game is going to end. But for those players out there that really want to keep playing the game, they're super sad to see it go. This is actually really good for them, and another reason that I believe, and this is just purely my own speculation, another reason that I believe they've done this is because I feel like they want people I feel like they're trying to show a little good faith and try to keep players wanting to play Netmarble games, right? I do believe that is part of the reason to do this, because it's a good business strategy, right? You're trying to get all these other people to play the game. You're like, how can we get these KOF players, all these players that that's been playing our game for a long time, how can we get them to, want to play other games? We can try to make them happy before the end of, KOF, right? Nice to get Terry there. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's kind of what makes sense to me. I think that's a big business decision that they're doing. Nice little Lady Chang pickup. And I know it's kind of an anticlimactic summon, guys, but let's be honest, it doesn't really matter at this point, right? We're gonna get so many rubies that even if I can't A5 a character today or whatever, and both these characters are A5 on my free-to-play account, another Iori, that's pretty awesome. Why is it whenever we knew the game wasn't gonna end, the pulls were so much better? I mean, let me know down in the comments if your pulls were better this go around than what they were in the past, because it sure seems like for me, my pulls are going much, much better than what they have before. I mean, it seems like I'm getting more UE pulls here, which is insane. Oh, nice. Too bad we never got a UE Geese, huh? That would have been cool. A good UE Nightmare Geese, or just a regular UE Geese Howard, or even his boy, Rock Howard. I always thought it was funny whenever, Netmarble was like, well, we're not really sure how to implement these other characters. We've done these certain characters so many times, and we're running out of ideas as far as what we could do in the future for fighters. Yeah, they still had all these fighters, man. We never had a UE Ignis. We never had a UE Orochi. All these bosses that we never had. It cracks me up, sarcastically. Okay, sarcastically. I'm not really laughing at that. It's just, you get what I mean. It's really, really wild to think that was their whole reasoning. Yeah, really, really wild, man. Definitely could have kept the game going. I personally think a big reason why the game is ending is because the SNK, they're ending the relationship with SNK, right? The agreement is going to end. It was going to end this year anyways, and they probably couldn't get another deal with SNK, and therefore they wouldn't have the rights to these characters. So they couldn't do anything. And if that really is the case, then that wouldn't be Netmarble's fault. However, If Netmarble would have done a lot of things that a lot of us asked them to do, wow, two Lady Shanks in one. If Netmarble would have done a lot of things that we asked them to do, yes, it would. The game actually would keep going really well and probably would have made enough money. Maybe, I'm just speculating, but maybe it would have made enough money to where, SNK would have looked at them and think, well, you could charge, a little something, something, something to keep the rights to these characters, and maybe they could have kept it going. Maybe. I don't really know. I mean, I'm just speculating, right? That's kind of what I'm thinking. But it's definitely a weird summon for me today because, I know before I said this was the last summon, but I really wasn't thinking we were going to get a bunch of rubies. I really wasn't at all. I wasn't thinking we would get a bunch of damn rubies. So, again, it's kind of cool because, again, the players out there that, nice Lei Chang, a lot of players out there, they didn't have enough rubies, right? And at least now they can actually get a character to A9, have a little fun with them, maybe even get some EXs and have a little fun with them too, before the end of, Kofas. So, that's actually, a good thing. I know it sucks that the game's ending. It's a weird thing, guys. It really is. It's like, I try to be optimistic. I really do. But it's hard. It's really hard to be optimistic at this state in the game. Tough, very difficult, not an easy thing to do, right? I can definitely sense my dry sense of humor. It just really wants to come out because I'm a little salty. I'm a little salty, right? I'm a little salty. I'm a little sore. Bummed out. It's a hell of a thing to play a game for so long and love it so much. The first time I played this game, guys, I fell in love with it. The first time I played it, I was just like, yes, this game is special. This game is something, right? It just is, right? It's going to be one of those games that whenever it's gone, there's going to be, I think a lot of people out there, they're going to be like, man, that was the best fighting mobile game we've ever seen. The best one. Easily. And definitely in the early days, I would definitely say that. Right? The PvP was so much fun. It took immense skill to be able to be a good player in PvP, especially early on to Lady Chang. Right? Whereas, don't get me wrong, it still takes skill, guys. It takes a lot of knowledge to be good at it these days because there's so many gimmicks with so many different characters. But man, back in the day, it was just, oh man, it was so much fun. For those of you that watched my channel for a long time, you probably remember that I used to be heavy into PvP. I used to play it every day. Championships, what I'm referring to, I'd play it every day. And I made multiple videos about it, right? Multiple videos. I had a video about Chrysalid whooping the crap out of all kinds of people back in the day of PvP because he was such a badass character with that insane PG game when he got down to a certain HP threshold, right? It was just nuts. And back in the day, that was nuts. That was just wild to have. Let's jump in the cars here, guys. Let's jump in the cars. Oh, no pickups. Well, it doesn't really matter. Let's just use these guys right here, guys. Let's go. It don't matter. Let's do it to it, man. See what we can get. But that's how it was back in the day in PvP, man. That's how it was. It was so much fun. I couldn't wait to play it, man. I just played the whole length of championship. Nice little set card there. We got type 3. Cool. Maybe we can get the other two sets. Eventually going to get it. Eventually they're going to get it because you're getting enough rubies to where it's definitely on like Donkey Kong, if you know what I mean. Let's go. 3PG for Sweet Mature. Yeah, a lot of people speculated that Mature and Vice were actually going to get reworks in this update. I really wish that would have happened because it might have meant that we weren't having the end of the game. Nice, another set card. This is a different. Oh, okay. Angel looking lovely as always. That's another thing I'm gonna miss, man. Playing with some of these gorgeous characters in this game. Yes, you can play other King of Fighter games. Yes, I know. But you're not going to be able to play them on this, right? Which is kind of a bummer. A real bummer. Oh, man. Well, not getting too lucky. Look at that. Type 3. Booyah. Should have known that was a Type 3. Our man, Yashiro, a guy that never got no love, who's one of the original Hakishu. Right? It's just insane to me that they never queued it up for him. Oh, we just need a type 2 now. It's just crazy, right? How many iterations of Chris and Shermie did we get, but we never got nothing for Yashiro? I mean, that's just insane to me. You know? That's one of the biggest problems Netmarble always had. Keep focusing on the same characters, and not giving any other characters, a lot of other characters, not said any, but a lot of other characters, some love. What a waste. What a waste. Speaking of the devil, look at that. Don't get me wrong, I was happy to get Shermie and Chris over and over, but, you know, seriously, Netmarble? I mean, come on. Yashiro, right? Like, what's the deal? Well, it's never going to happen now, unfortunately. Oh, boy. And booyah. Then we go back to the fighter. Let's go. I don't even know how many summons, guys, or how many memories I got right now, guys. I have no idea. I have no clue. And this is actually, in a way, it's kind of a fun thing because, I mean, it's sad, but it's fun because, well, you don't care. Like, you're going to get all these free rubies, and you don't give a crap what happens in this banner, because eventually, you're going to get what you want. Eventually, you're going to get one of these, or both of these characters, Chang and Iori, maxed out. It's going to happen. I mean, how can it not? It's going to happen. You're going to get them pretty much jacked up. I mean, that's a lot of rubies that we got incoming. Like, seriously. You know, and I am glad, at the end of the day, I am glad they are doing it. I really am. It's the way that I look at it is, well, at least they're going out with some kind of bang. You know, at least they're going out with a little bit of a bang. You know, it'd been nice if they had a little transparency about this earlier. But, you know, they use the excuse of the Team Relay Dungeon. That's fine. But I think their motivation is really just trying to keep players wanting to play Netmarble games, trying to leave a good sweet taste in their mouth, if you will, Lady Chang, right? Instead of a sour taste in your mouth, right? They want that sweetness in there. They're like, yeah, Netmarble, it tastes really good. Yum, right? That's what they want for you, right? To hopefully keep you around later on. Sweet Lady Chang right there, cool. I think that's really the motivation behind what they're doing, because at the end of the day, it's all about making money and business for these people. It's all about it, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. But when you put yourself in that mindset, that's kind of what I tend to believe. Hey, Lady Chang again. I got a lot of Lady Changs. Like, what's the deal with the lolly love? I'm getting a lot of lolly love. Say that 3 times fast. Lot of lolly love. I can't do it. I mean, try to say lot of lolly love 3 times fast. Try that. Oh my God. That was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Oh my God. Wow. Let's go. Now look at this, guys. Lady Chang over and over and over. I bet you I can A5 her right now. I bet you I can. Wow. We'll have to take a look and see what the outcome is. Oh, good old Iori, finally. We'll have to see what the outcome is. This is the 3rd pity, so I got 3 pities. Another Lady Chang. Oh my God. Like I said, the luck is just so much better now. Right? It's wild. Iori, well, we also do have the rate up, right? We do have the sweet 1%. And this is what it should have been always. It should have always been a minimum of 1%. Instead of that 0.6% crap, it should have always been that. Okay, so let's take a look here. What we got for memories? We got 5 memories. Wow. So I can look at this 12 memories for this girl. So I can easily jack her all the way up. And then Iori, yeah, with the selectors, I'll easily be able to level them up. So, you know, we'll try to get maybe some characters, maybe Lady Chang to A9, and try to get Iori to A9 on this account. This is a stronger account than my free-to-play, and maybe see what they can do. So, guys, let me know what you think about all the free rubies coming, and I do stream on Twitch and YouTube. Link Twitch in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See everybody. Take care.